everybody, it's Simon McBride here, and I'm here today with the Rebellion Guitar Company. I'm here to tell you about a very cool pedal company from Italy called Dophix. It's a small company. I think there's like 3 people that work for them. They make amazing pedals. I can't stress how good they are. Sometimes when you plug into a pedal or an amp or a guitar, it just has something about it. And with these pedals, you know, they various ones. This is the Michelangelo, this is Luceria, there's others, there's the Dante, the David, all various types of overdrive, but every single one of them has this vibe. I don't know what it is, I can't put my finger on it. It's like when you plug into a really old piece of recording gear, like an old Neve desk or something. This has this characteristic about it. And these pedals have that. They're all handmade, you know. I can tell they're very meticulous about what parts and components they use, because every single one of the pedals, I couldn't find any faults at all. And I'm hard to please. Today my setup is 2 guitars. I have my PRS Signature Series, and then I have a Telecaster. It's one of the Smitty Telecasters, which I'm going to use just to give you a comparison of different sounds, because certain pedals react differently to a humbucker style guitar as opposed to a single coil style guitar. So anyway, let's get straight into it. So here's my signal chain, my guitar, which is going into a Rev D20. It's an all valve head, and I have it set with a little bit of hair. I think that's what they call it these days. Slight overdrive, or whatever you want to call it. So, which basically this is my basic sound. So the first one I'm going to look at is the now. Please excuse me on the names. They're all Italian, so I may get them wrong or pronounce them wrong. But we'll give it a go. So the first one is the Persio. Dry signal. Now with the Persio on. So immediately I can hear that it obviously pushes the signal into the amp a little bit more, but it's like it kind of warms up a little bit as well. Just a slight, maybe it's my imagination, I don't know, but it's just, it feels a little bit softer when you put it in, which is a good thing. So, all right, let's move on to the next one, which is the Michelangelo. This one is a double pedal. This has an overdrive and a boost facility on it. So let's just try the overdrive. Now bear in mind, all these pedals, I just have them set to one particular sound. They all do multiple different things, and you know, you can get different tones, you know, with different amps and different guitars and stuff, but I just have it set up today just to suit this and another style guitar. So the overdrive on the Michelangelo sounds like this. Now let's try it with a boost on. Sounds great. So the next one is the Dante. I'm nearly sure I said that correct. So it's like... So that one immediately just says to me, it's got that mid focus going on. It's very dynamic. It's just kind of like your typical kind of rock sound, which is great. It's right up my street. So let's try now here we go with the words, right? Luciria. I'm guessing that's probably wrong, but that's what I said, right? So for curiosity's sake, I want to compare that one with the Dante. So this is the Luciria. The Dante. So immediately the Luciria just kind of opens up a little bit more in frequency range. It has that low bass thing going on and the high treble thing going on. So it makes it a bit more transparent. Whereas the Dante, to me, immediately is straight up the middle. All right, so let's try the... I might struggle with this name. It's in Belfast we say David. In Italy they maybe say David. But anyway, here we go. So here's the David. So that has a lot more gain, as you can tell. That's where I start to get a little bit excited and play more notes. Anyway, so it sounds killer. It's got that really old school kind of natural saturation on the low end, but there's tons of gain. I think I have the gain at 11 o'clock or something like that. So, all right, so what else we have? We have a chorus and a phaser. Oh, something slightly different. So the chorus phaser sounds like this. Pretty cool. It's got that old kind of phaser chorusing effect. It's kind of... I like that kind of phaser chorus sound because it's somewhere between a univibe and a phaser. It's a weird sound. It's not weird in a bad way. It's weird in a good way. It's just different. Because univibe does one thing, phaser does one thing. This is somewhere in the middle, which is kind of cool. Alright, so the last thing on the board I have is a fuzz. This is the Nettuno. The Nettuno, again, I don't know. Here we go. thick, very flat, very cool as well. So let's change guitar. Let's move on to the Tele. Alright, so here we have a lovely Tele by Smitty. Clean sound. Let's try the boost pedal. Let's try the Michelangelo. Okay, so let's move on to the Dante. Try the Syria. The David. It's very cool. Let's try the Dante with the phaser pedal, which is pronounced Vitruviano. Last but not least, here is the fuzz. Okay, so that was a brief overview of all the Dophix pedals. You can hear they all sound amazing. They all have their own little thing going on. You know, they're very musical. Like, you can hear through a Telecaster or, you know, my PRS, which is a humbucker guitar, basically. They both sound great and they both work really well. So, very versatile, work with most situations, most amps. I've tried them into my Rev, I've tried them into a Victory, I've tried them into various other things, just to see what they're like. The reason I'm using the Rev is because I know it's a clean platform and it's kind of really good for just pedals and stuff like that. So there you go. Go check them out. Dophix, you can get them on rebellionguitar.com, and see you the next time. Cheers.